I've been feeling a little under-challenged lately, and so I've decided to Google World's Hardest Horror Quiz right there and just go through some of the top results and see if I can be stumped. I'm not saying I can't be stumped, but I kind of want to be. So I've got my favorite tinny here. Let's do it. BuzzFeed, huh? Something tells me BuzzFeed is not going to be the location of the World's Hardest Horror Quiz, but let's give it a shot anyway. In The Omen, 1996 or 1976, who/what? There's your clue right there. Is Damien's real mother? He's born of a jackal. Jackal, please. Oh yeah. Yes, in the original movie, Damien was born on the 6th day of June at 6 o'clock in the morning from a jackal that died giving birth to him. It's true. In Scream, 1996, who is the first person killed by Ghostface? I don't know the name, but I do know the first person killed is Drew Barrymore's jock boyfriend by the pool. And it's not Billy Loomis because he's one of the Ghost's face. It's not the school principal, so it's either Casey Becker or Stephen Orth. I don't remember who Casey Becker is. I don't remember who Stephen Orth is. But I'm going to guess Orth. Yeah, Stephen Orth. Oh, Casey was Drew Barrymore. Right. She's so short-lived. I didn't oh, it's just like, hello, Casey. The Good Son, 1993. How does Harry Macaulay Culkin kill his younger brother? That'd be the bath, right? Oh, yeah. Drown him in the bath. Amityville Horror. What state is the... Come on now. New York. Carrie, what punishment do Carrie's bullies receive for making fun of her after the gym class locker room? No prom. Carrie murders them with her powers. They have to say sorry a week of gym well, it's not no prom, because they're very much there. And it's not that. It's week of detention, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Rosemary's Baby. What type of plant is the necklace given to Rosemary to wear? Well, rosemary. Complains has a very strong smell. Sage is... I don't remember. Sage is pretty basic, though. Tannis root. Tannis root is... No, that's not... Anise is black licorice, but I think it's tannis root, right? Yeah, yeah. In the cult classic Sleepaway Camp 1983, what's the name of the camp the kids attend? That would be Camp Arawak. Halloween 2, it's revealed that Michael is Laurie's brother. How many Halloween films has Jamie Lee Curtis appeared in? Well, none of those are right. When was this written? When was this feed buzzed? Does it say? Oh, 2020? Okay. So Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends had not come out yet, so that would be... I mean, clearly it should have been the highest number right off the bat, but, you know, I had to show my work. Who's the killer in Friday the 13th, 1980? Jason Voorhees. No. Mrs. Voorhees. And then, what's-her-face cuts her head off with an axe? Or a machete? A machete. Original Nightmare on Elm Street. Where did Wes Craven get his idea for the name Freddy Krueger? A bully, I think. Yeah, it was a bully. The Exorcist. What nickname does Reagan give the demon? Damien, Legion, or Pazuzu? Well, the demon is Pazuzu. It's Captain Howdy. John Kramer from Saw. What's he suffering from? Well, you know what? You might think lung cancer because of how much time he spends coughing, but it's actually a brain tumor. What's the name? Uh-oh. New horror movies. What's the name of Edward and Lorraine Warren's daughter from the Conjuring series? Anna or Lily? Anna or Lily? I'm gonna go with Lily. Oh, it was Judy. Oh, it was Judy. Whoops. Well, whoopsie days. Kubrick's The Shining. Which room? Oh, yeah. 237. Yes. Psycho. Where does Norman Bates, Anthony Perkins hide Marion Crane's, Janet Leigh's belongings after murdering her? Sunk them in a lake. Yeah, all right. In the others, what war is Grace, Nicole Kidman, waiting for her husband to return home from? Ooh. It's World War One or World War Two? Two? Okay, good. Children of the Corn. What age does the cult consider adulthood? I'm pretty sure it was just 18, like everyone else. Yeah. Ooh, The Orphan. What is Hester Isabel Furman's real age in the movie? She's 33. Lastly, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, 1997. What holiday are the kids celebrating the night that they hit the person in the street? Well, as it's called I Know What You Did Last Summer, you might think it's the first day of summer, but it's actually the 4th of July. But 19 out of 20. All right. Look at that. Master of Horror. Amazing job. You're a true aficionado of all things horror. How do you sleep at night with all the nightmare fuel locked inside your head tight? Naked on satin sheets. Okay. Well, I missed one. But those, honestly, those were pretty softball questions. So let's see. What's difficult horror movie quiz? Is this the same one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is my weak spot. Awards. I don't know awards. I know what happens in horror movies. And I know some actor, director kind of trivia. But first horror movie to win an Oscar for Best Makeup. American Werewolf? Cool. Which artist won Oscar for Best Makeup in the previous film? The only name here I know is Tom Savini, and it can't be that obvious, right? I'm just gonna guess it's not Tom Savini, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, this guy? What? Wait a minute, is that the same guy? I think that's the same guy. Maybe that's what they meant by previous film. Ed Gein. Oh yeah, inspired 3 notable horror movie villains. Which one does he not inspire? Myers, right? Myers is just... Yeah, okay. Speaking of Psycho, what material was used to create the blood in the now infamous shower scene? Ovaltine? No, bummer. Hershey's chocolate syrup. Fine. This is a very, very deep cut kind of quiz. Which 2000s horror movies is based on an abandoned X-Files episode? Final Destination. Oh, yes. Side note, 30 Days of Night was based off a series of graphic novels. Duh. Ooh, how many films are there within the Conjuring universe? Okay, when was this written? 2021? Okay. Oh, did we have The Devil Made Me Do It yet? Oh, shoot. Okay, Annabelle Origins? Is that what it was called? Annabelle Comes Home, Conjuring 1, Conjuring 2, The Nun. I think the 3rd Conjuring movie had came out already, so 7? Oh, it was 8. Which one did I miss? I'll look that up later. 90s horror star auditioned for the part of Stu in Scream. The only name that sticks out to me here is Freddie Prinze Jr. Neat. Oh, that's right. They were in the Scooby-Doo. Highest grossing horror film up until 2021. It, right? Yeah, it was a big deal. Where the Scream Queen begged her mother to audition for The Exorcist. Ooh, how old was Jamie Lee Curtis? What other Scream Queen? I think I'm educated guess. Cool. Yep. Janet Leigh didn't want Jamie to audition for the role in fear of what it would do to her career, but after screening the film at Jamie's birthday party, they both realized the mistake they'd made. Yeah. What age birthday party did you screen The Exorcist for Jamie Lee Curtis? Because that might have had a big role in what she went on to keep doing. Lastly, what iconic monster has Doug Jones not played? Not the ice cream man in Legion. Oh, that's a really underrated movie. We got to talk about Legion. The first cave dweller, Lady Sharp. I've never seen Crimson Peak, sorry. The Pale Man. I'm very sorry to Doug Jones if he's played 3 of these relative... Okay, well, let's see. First cave dweller, pretty big deal in Descent, maybe. Crimson Peak, I think people liked it. Pan's Labyrinth people love. Ice Cream Man is super. Legion is just a really underrated movie. I mean, all three of these would fit the same kind of physical attributes of a person. Like, they have similar statures, and so I'm gonna guess this one. Oh man, first cave dweller. Okay. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, now that I see him, that's definitely the Ice Cream Man from Legion. Scored better than 93% of other quiz takers, which is cool. Almost. You know, quite a few random horror movie facts. I really guessed on over half of those. Looks like someone likes horror movies, but usually sticks to the more tame and non-scary ones. All right, so it's Quiz Bliss. This is the hardest horror movie quiz you'll ever take. Yes, indeed. Let's play. First Friday the 13th. It's Mrs. Voorhees. Oh, do you not show me? Okay, that's fine. What does Georgie lose to? Oh, the hardest. Come now. His paper boat. Which future movie star played Glenn in the first? Oh. Well, I mean, the only one of these that is in Nightmare on Elm Street is Johnny Depp. But, fun fact, in the Nightmare on Elm Street series, Freddy's Nightmares, Brad Pitt is in it. And he used to be a pretty terrible actor. Original title for Scream was Scary Movie. Surely not. Surely not. The Exorcist was the first horror movie to receive an Oscar nomination for Best Picture. Oh, see, now you're getting into the stuff I don't know. I don't know awards. I don't think so. I think people were appalled by The Exorcist, right? It was like a very certain kind of person was a fan of The Exorcist, so I'm going to go false. Which horror movie was directed by Wes Craven? Scream. Pennywise. Not even going to read that one out. Which two classic killers battled it out in it? Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees. Honestly, I didn't think it was 2003. I thought it was 2000. I thought it was just a little tiny bit earlier than that. But Child's Play. What kind of doll is Chucky? A good guy doll, of course. Freddy Krueger wears an iconic striped sweater. Is red and brown. Okay, small look behind the curtain. I am just a touch colorblind. Not fully, but for certain shades. Usually in the red, purple, pink kind of spectrum. But I have been known to get colors wrong. To me, it looks like red and brown, but it very well could be dark green. I'm going to say red and brown. James Caan is famous for blank in the horror. James Caan is a famous writer. What is the name of the first movie about Dr. Hannibal Lecter? Okay, I know there's a prequel. The prequel is none of these, so I'm gonna say I feel like I'm being bamboozled. It's definitely not Psycho, but it's gotta be just Silence of the Lambs. Again, I feel like I'm being bamboozled there. Scary Movie is the parody of I Know What You Did Last Summer, Scream, and Blair Witch Project. True or false? The first, yes, Scream, for sure. I Know What You Did Last Summer and Blair Witch Project. Is that the one where Cindy does the close-up with all the snot? I'm gonna say true, just because Scream's in there, but I can't remember any specific I Know What You Did Last Summer vibes there. Oh, what's the name of the town? Springfield. Oh, no. Springwood. That was close. Springwood. How does Freddy in their dreams? Jamie Lee Curtis' character Halloween is Michael Myers' cousin. False. Drowned at camp. Crystal Lake. In the Ring. How many days? 7. Which horror movie is not an adaptation of a Stephen King novel? Silence of the Lambs. Poltergeist, the Freeling's house is haunted because it's built on a Native American burial ground. Thank you. Who directed Halloween? John Carpenter. Oh, fun thing about the original Halloween. You know how movies, when they have an actor for the first time, it says, and introducing, blah, 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 blah. John Carpenter did that for Jamie Lee Curtis. The first one to do that, and it stuck. So now all movies say introducing when it's a new actor. Jason Voorhees' weapon of choice. I mean, there are so many moves. He's got like a spear. I think that at one point a spear gun. It's a lot, but I think initially it's a machete, like in 2. Which Stephen King film main character doused with a bucket of pig's blood? Curry. How was Freddy Krueger killed by the parents of the town? Set his house on fire? I didn't think it was his house. I thought they chased him and cornered him in like some kind of industrial setting and set that on fire. Or maybe he lived there because he was a creepy hobo. This is the only one that says set him on fire. It's not through, so I guess that. Beep beep, Richie is line for it. How'd we do? 92? Which one did I get wrong? But which one did I? You're not gonna tell me? Does it say if I scroll up? Okay. Well, if you know which one I got wrong, let me know because I want to know. Congratulations, true horror expert. Every jump scare, creepy moment, general scare tactic. From Cult of Chucky to Paranormal Activity, friends cling to you tightly during the scary parts because they know you'll be calm under pressure. Friends, yeah, friends. I have friends. Love to know 50 horror movie trivia questions that are frighteningly difficult. Go ahead, hit me with it. Oh, shoot. Answers are right there. Okay, fine. Not multiple choice. I can do that. Shower. Number 1 is shower. What's the name? Ooh, the name of the family's tragedy the Amityville Horror is based on? I don't know. Jack's referencing. He says, here's Johnny in The Shining. That's, Johnny Carson. What main character? None of them do. The last guy is infuriatingly shot by a bunch of trigger-happy hillbillies. What's the first movie to win Best Picture? Horror movie to win Best Picture. Best Picture. Again, I don't know. Best Picture's a big one. Something tells me that's got to be recent. I don't know that one. Which horror movie actor, director, screenwriter, and makeup artist was given the nickname The Man of a Thousand Faces? Savini? Tom Savini? Following his appearance in a small role in what iconic horror movie did Paul Bateson go on to commit an actual murder and be sentenced to... What? Following his appearance in a small role in what iconic horror movie? I don't know who Paul Bateson is. An actual murder and he was only sentenced to 20 years? Although never explicitly stated in the film, the demon's name is Pazuzu. Okay. So, Psycho was the first... A flushing toilet! Really? I didn't know that. DeFeo, okay, I didn't know that one either, apparently. Ed McMahon's introduction to Johnny Carson. None of them. What was number 5? First horror movie. Oh, that makes sense. That was a damn good movie. Lon Chaney. Okay, yeah. I know Lon Chaney. Paul Bateson was apparently in The Exorcist. And The Exorcist was Pazuzu. Okay, didn't do very well on those. Which was the first Universal Classic Monster movies to be released? Oh, you're killing me. Wolfman or Mummy. Or maybe even Invisible Man. I don't know. What book is The Invisible Man based off of? The Invisible Man? I don't know. What production was famous for making cult movies in the 60s and 70s? Hammer? Perhaps? Which classic horror movie is known more for its sequel than the original film? I feel like that could be several. What does Emily Blunt's character Evelyn Abbott step on in the film A Quiet Place? A nail sticking out of a stair. How does Kurt Russell almost kill himself while filming The Thing? I bet it had to be that big diving explosion. Maybe it's probably something way similar or way simpler, like when the flamethrower wasn't working or something that was actually real or something like that. I don't know. Which horror movie monster became an LGBTQ plus icon thanks to fans across the internet? Elsa from Frozen. I don't know. I feel like I should know that. LGBTQ. I mean, I know a bunch of LGBTQ movies, like Midnight Kiss, They, Them, lots that just have decently represented characters. Famous. That one's gonna bother the hell out of me that I don't know it. I feel like that's one I should definitely know. Special effects artists Designed the Gill Man, creature from the Black Lagoon, after what famous figure? I don't know. No. No, Swamp Thing was not a thing back then. I don't know. I'm bombing this one. I do a lot better with multiple choice because they jump off the page at me, but Dracula. Of course it was just... Hey, I was right. The Invisible Man. I didn't say by H.G. Wells, but... Oh, I was right. Hammer Film. Yeah, Hammer Film. Frankenstein, known more for its sequel than its original, Frankenstein with the Bride of Frankenstein. Really? Okay. A nail, yes. He threw a real stick of dynamite and the explosion threw him off his feet. Surely that's not in the movie. That's not what I was saying. So I don't think I got that one. 7. Which horror movie monster became it? The Babadook? How is the Babadook an LGBTQ plus icon? Oh, they've... special effects. They designed the creature from the Black Lagoon after an Oscar statue. Okay. All right, slasher flick questions. What question does Drew Barrymore's character Casey get wrong in this opening sequence of Scream? I don't know. This one? The woman who brought Halloween's heroine to life, Jamie Lee Curtis's 2 famous parents. Well, Janet Leigh, obviously one of them, but I don't know who the father was. I don't remember. What was Freddy Krueger's serial killer moniker before he died? The Springwood Slasher. Yes, big brain right here. What song does Sidney Prescott's boyfriend loudly serenade her in the university cafeteria of Scream 2? I don't know. I don't even know. How was Freddy Krueger killed in the first Nightmare on Elm Street? Well, apparently he was burned in his home. I thought he was chased into and then burned in some kind of industrial complex. But what was Michael Myers' first victim's name? Sister. I don't remember what the sister's name is. Oop. I don't want to see question or answers just yet. What slasher film focuses on a fisherman seeking revenge against 4 teenagers? The first thing that comes to mind is I Know What You Did Last Summer, but I thought the fisherman aspect of it was in the second one, or maybe that's just because the hook. I think the movies are getting melded in my head, so I'm just gonna say the first one. Brittany Snow reimagined the main role in this remake of a 1980 slasher film. Okay, Brittany Snow is the blonde actor in X. Reimagined the main role in this remake of a 1980 slasher film. Brittany Snow. She played a main role in another horror movie? Okay, that one's gonna bug me too. I bet if I sat here for an hour and a half, I'd be able to run through with her facial recognition and figure out what one it is, but I'm not gonna. When a stranger calls, what important information does the detective reveal to the babysitter? The call's coming from inside the house! Which famous 1970s slasher villain was loosely based on infamous murderer Ed Gein? Well, unfortunately, there were 3, apparently. So, Buffalo Bill, but Buffalo Bill wasn't a slasher, so not Buffalo Bill. And it wasn't Michael Myers, because that was the answer to that question, which one he didn't inspire. Oh, my memory is mush. I wonder why. I don't remember. Let's just get through it. Well, that's not an answer. What question is Drew Barrymore's? Oh, that is the answer. Who was the killer in Friday the 13th? Well, shit. I knew that. Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh. Okay, Springwood Slasher, yeah, but that was I Think I Love You by the Partridge Family? Sure. Burned Alive by the Parents? Oh, it doesn't specify where. It just says Burned Alive by the Parents. Judith Myers was Michael's sister's name. It was the original I Know What You Did Last Summer. What was that one? Brittany Snow. Oh, Prom Night. From like 2008? Yeah, there's a reason I didn't know that one. We traced the call. It's coming from inside the house. Leatherface was another one of them. Yeah, but which was the 4th? Or the 3rd, I should say. Oh, great. Behind the scenes questions. So we prepare for a 0 out of 0 on this. Which actor almost played Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs? Had it not been for a similarly dark role in Mississippi Burning? Don't know. Never saw Mississippi Burning. What's the name of the cat who played Church? Oh, boy. In Pet Sematary? Just to be snide, I'm going to say General. Because that's the name of the cat in Cat's Eye. What filmmaking technique was used in Blair Witch? found footage, I assume? Not the first found footage movie, by the way. I believe that one goes to Cannibal Holocaust. Which movie's rating did Steven Spielberg successfully lobby to have changed from R to PG? Well, that would be Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. It's the movie that actually prompted the creation of PG-13, because they were like, this is pretty effed up, but I guess, okay, it won't be R, because then it'll be just totally screwed. But yeah, that's why Last Crusade was PG-13. Which beloved children's toy gave some inspiration to the film Child's Play? Cabbage Patch Dolls, probably. The Stranger's original title's gonna be Assholes in the Night. Which famous production company is responsible for films like The Purge and Paranormal Activity? Blumhouse, baby! Blumhouse, my favorite. Check out, you know what? I'll do that thing that I definitely know how to do and will be here because I'm saying it on camera. There's a card. Yes, Blumhouse tier list. 92 films. The only one that's not on there is Megan because technically it came out in 2023, and me and my friend Jose only did 2000, well, you know, basically from Paranormal Activity through to the entirety of 2022. I don't remember which the last one was on that. Probably Run, Sweetheart, Run. That one's relatively recently, I guess. But anyway, yeah, Blumhouse. All right, Gene Hackman. All right, cat's name was Leo. Cool. Found footage filmmaking. Cool. 4 movies. I was wrong. Poltergeist was PG? I didn't know that. Wait, who made Indiana Jones? Wasn't it Steven Spielberg? Yep, just looked it up. Steven Spielberg, Indiana Jones. See, I guess I should have known because The Temple of Doom isn't a horror movie in basically anyone's eyes. And this is a horror movie quiz. Fine. Cabbage Patch Dolls, that was right. The Strangers was The Faces, not Assholes in the Night. And Blumhouse Productions, of course. Yes. Oop, oop. All right. Caution. Plot questions. Oh, what famous song is featured in Insidious? I don't know. What do the group of kids being hunted by Pennywise, the losers, right? Yeah, I think so. What is the flight number of the plane that the teens accidentally avoid dying on thanks to premonitions and Final Destination 2? God. Oh. I could sit here forever and not remember it, so I'm just going to move on. I don't remember. Which character in Scream utters the iconic line, "My mom and dad are going to be so mad at me"? I don't know. You know, I'm not as enamored with Scream as a lot of people are. So not a whole lot quotable in there for me. Name of the tricycle riding puppet in the Saw franchise. That's not Jigsaw, right? Is it Jigsaw? His name is Jigsaw, and the puppet is kind of his proxy, so I guess maybe Jigsaw? Amanda Young's character, how did she survive in the first Saw? Oh, what trap did she survive? The reverse bear trap, I think. Okay. Oh, Tiptoe Through the Tulips by Tiny Tim. Oh, that's such a weird movie. Tourist Trap. That's even weirder of a movie. That's actually got Tiny Tim in it. Oh, I said The Losers. That's The Losers Club. Flight 180, which is, because they got on it and came right back off. That should have been my clue. Stu? Oh, wait. Character in Scream, my mom's going to be so mad at me, is Stu, right? The puppet is named Jigsaw. And oh, wow, I actually got the verbiage right, too. The reverse bear trap. Oh, my God. So many questions in this quiz. I hate that it's not multiple choice. I'm feeling like an idiot. If you want to spice up your trivia night with a variety of questions, see how well you do with this grab bag of trivia covering all sorts of horror movie related topics. What's the highest grossing horror movie of all time? It, apparently. But I don't know when this was written, and I just don't care to scroll all the way back up, so let's just go with it. Horror movie franchise used footage of an audience's reaction to drive box office sales of the 2000s. Paranormal Activity. Blumhouse, baby. Which actress known for her role in Friends was the main character in Leprechaun? Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, buddy. Kristen Stewart rose to stardom thanks to her portrayal of Bella Swan in Twilight. But which horror movie did she star in just a year earlier? I know a bunch, like Personal Shopper and Underwater. She's been in other horror movies later, but I don't remember When did Twilight come out? Like 2004? 2007? Man, I don't know. That's going to be an interest. Like, I'm just eager to find that one out. Which of the many American remakes of Japanese horror films decided to keep the film based in Japan? Oh. The Grudge, I think. Yeah, Dark Water is in US, or maybe the UK actually. The Ring is in the US for sure. I think The Grudge. I would bet it's The Grudge. Which Boy Meets World actor starred in the early 2000s horror comedy Cabin Fever? I didn't even know it was a horror comedy. I just thought it was a bad horror movie. It's one I love, don't get me wrong. Pancakes! I don't know. I didn't watch Boy Meets World. Let Me In is an American remake of what Swedish film? Let the Right One In, which, don't get me wrong, I like Chloe Grace Moretz a lot, and I think she did a really good job in that movie, but something about the original is just better, and I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it. I like both. Like, when I watch them, I usually watch both, because I can't pick which one I actually want to watch, so I guess I like them equally. But which Dutch body horror movie took middle schoolers by storm in the late 2000s? A Dutch body horror movie? Dutch body horror movie. Okay. And took middle schoolers by storm. That's an odd... I don't know. Okay, so 4 and 8 are ones I'm very eager to know the answers to. What film franchise is based on the paranormal investigations of Ed and Lorraine Warren? That would be... I almost said Insidious. Conjuring. And, by extension, Annabelle and the Nun. And apparently one that I'm just not remembering. What horror movie is loosely based on the the Moonlight Murders in Texarkana in 1946? That would be The Town That Dreaded Sundown. And there's actually another Blumhouse. It's a remake, but not. It's actually based. It's a fake story based on somebody acting out because they don't like the portrayal of certain things in the original, but it's still called The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Again, it's I think I touch on it very briefly in the tier list, but yeah. In 1952, officers reportedly found a foreign substance that fell from the sky. Okay, I'll give you that one. You've been typing for a while here. Fell from the sky and crashed into Earth, only for it to disappear 25 minutes later, serving as the inspiration for what 1958 film? Educated guess, The Blob. Okay, let's see what's going on here. It Chapter 1. Okay, that was right. Paranormal Activity was right. Yes, Jennifer Aniston was right. What was the number 4? Kristen. Oh, shit, she was in The Messengers. Damn it. The Grudge is right. Boy Meets World, again, I had no chance of knowing that one. Let the Right One In. 2000. Which Dutch? Oh, see, when I was thinking Dutch, I was thinking Dutch language, which was throwing me off. The only one I was... Yeah. Bummer. Okay. The Conjuring, yeah. The Town That Dreaded Sundown, and The Blob. Hey, I actually did pretty good on those. It's a shrieking good time. Oh, boom. Done. Okay. From a site called Horror Obsessive. Can you survive this fiendish horror trivia quiz? Oh, there's Amanda. All right.
Let's play a game.
What zombie film incorporates the Norse mythology, or the Norse mythological undead creature known as the Draugr? I feel like Die Zombie Jaeger. No. Shoot. That's really hard. I haven't seen Dead Snow in a minute. Zombie 2 doesn't. That's just straight up Italian knockoff. It's not even based on any. It's not. There's not even a sequel. It's just called it Zombie 2 to try and boost off the success of some American thing, as the Italians did a lot of in the 70s. I don't think it's Dead Snow, because that's just Nazi zombies, right? That's Nazi BS. Let's say the Horde. I don't know what the Horde is. I'm not remembering the Horde. Oh boy. Add heavy. Okay. The Shining. What beverage does Grady spill on Jack's Coke? Whiskey sour? Because Jack can be drinking. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. What's the name of this on the side of the truck that runs over the hitchhiker? Toby Hooper. Ooh. Hang on, let me read that again. What is the name on the side of the truck? Okay. So Long Sally? I'm not very confident in that one. In the original Halloween, what's the name of the band playing on Annie's car radio? The song playing before is Don't Fear the Reaper. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. Let's just say the Coup de Villes. Coup de Ville. Who modified the William Shatner Captain Kirk mask used Michael Wars? Oh no. Rob Bottin? This is a hard one for me. This is... Ooh, what's the original ending for Army of Darkness? Wise man returns Ash's shotgun and chainsaw to him, and he rules the king in the Middle Ages. Ash is unable to save Sheila, and the Deadites is instead defeated by evil Ash? I don't think so. Ash drinks too much potion and wakes up in a dystopian future. I think it's that one, actually. I'm almost entirely sure it's that one. I think I have the comic book of that, actually. Yeah. Oh, shit. No, you know what? Now I'm second-guessing myself, but too late. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Knee-jerk reaction. What's the name of the book trilogy written by the oldest daughter of the family who grew up in the real Conjuring house? Ooh. 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 That sounds really right. House of Darkness, House of Light. That sounds good. But, okay, what film did actor Willem Dafoe reportedly have to use a penis decoy in? Okay. I actually know this one. And it's Lars von Trier, Antichrist. And I'm not going to describe what happens to the penis in this film. But it's not as bad as what happens to the vagina, I will say that. So yeah, Antichrist. In Psycho, what is the fake name Marion Crane uses to sign a guest book? Marion Chambers is so close to Marilyn Chambers, but I mean, I don't think Marilyn Chambers was a thing at the time of the filming of Psycho. Don't look up Marilyn Chambers on a work computer, unless you work for Pornhub. Marion Joseph, I guess. Let's try that. Oh, cast as Freddy. Who was cast as before filmmakers realized they couldn't just have anyone to play Freddy? I don't know. I didn't know they tried to cast anyone aside from brain fart. Hang on, let me get my brain juice. Robert Englund. I don't know. That name sounds very familiar. Not in the context of this at all, but let's click it and see what's going on. I think I'm tilting. I think I'm doing very poorly on this one. How many different timelines... Ooh, interesting. I'm going to sit up for this one. How many different timelines currently exist in the Halloween franchise, not including Season of the Witch? Oh no, Darcy's going to be so mad. Okay, the timeline that goes from 1 to 2018 kills ends. You know what? Just gut instinct. I don't think it's as many as 4. Ooh, but it might not only be 3. Where does the Busta Rhymes one? Was it Busta Rhymes in that really, really bad one? And then there's one where Jamie Lee Curtis is like I think it's actually the screenshot here from she's like a teacher at a college or something. I'm gonna go with 4. I don't think it's only 3. No, maybe it is 3. Because I'm having trouble. There's the one where, no, I'm gonna go with 4. I think it's 4. What novel was the Nosferatu? Dracula. It was based on Bram Stoker's Dracula. And what's her name? I don't remember her name, but Bram Stoker's wife went absolutely lawsuit happy on the Nosferatu people. Which 2004 film Takashi Miike appear in as an actor? I bet Hostel. I bet he's one of the sicko clientels. The flying with... Oh, no. The flying metallic balls and Phantasm. Sentinels, maybe? They are kind of like basically guarding his little people-crushing business. Man, Phantasm has a weird plot. Now I'm really second-guessing that answer. I don't think it was Sentinels. Who directed Frankenstein, 1930, Bride of Frankenstein, and The Invisible Man? Ooh. Oh, I wish I knew. Let's say George Wagner. Which prominent director made a short film about a son sexually abusing his father early in his career? Don't know. Ari Aster, maybe? Give it a shot. Oh, no. How many films? Oh, no. How many films are based on the novels, short stories, and novellas of Stephen King as of 2021? Oh, so freaking many, but possibly not as many as you might think. And I'm not going to sit here and count them because, A, I probably won't get them all. I'm going to split the difference from what I'm estimating with 48, although it's probably 56. Or maybe 91. Which horror film partially inspired the opening scene of Jordan Peele's Get Out because he claimed it reflected the subversion of a perfect white neighborhood? Which horror film partially because he claimed it reflected the subversion of a perfect white neighborhood. Sinister's really new, and Jordan Peele is a real classic hound. I don't know. To me, Sinister, the white picket fence family moving into this horribly afflicted house. I'm gonna go with it. I mean, Halloween, kinda, right? Because maybe Halloween. Let's just go with Halloween. What is the name of the service monkey? The name of the service monkey of George A. Romero's film Monkey Shines. I love Monkey Shines. Is it the real name or the movie name? I can't tell what they're asking there. I think Molly sounds right. Kiki, Ella, Sally, Molly. I've only seen Monkey Shines once, but it stuck with me really well. Aside from this part, apparently. But Boris Karloff, known for playing Frankenstein's monster, but what other Universal classic monsters did he play as well? I'm not up on my classics. Not that good. Looks like very tall though, right? Oh, but he was wearing them shoes. Wolfman, I guess, maybe? How much screen time does Hannibal Lecter actually have in Silence of the Lambs? Like a minute and a half at the end. Couple interrogations. The escape scene. I'm leaning towards 24, but I bet I'm gonna go with 16. Which character almost got the boot in The Omen? Got the boot? Like got fired? Got the boot. Almost got the boot. What's... Is that referring to a kill? If it's referring to the kill, it's not registering. Let's just say Keith Jennings. I don't know. Name of the clown played by Sid Haig in Rob Zombie's films Devil's Rejects. That would be... Oh no. I thought it was Otis. Bonzo? Oh, Otis is a character from... Not the Devil's Rejects, House of Thousand Corpses, right? I think. How old was special effects genius Rob Bottin when he worked on John Carpenter's The Thing? See, I really should have known it was him. Because that's one of my favorite movies of all time, as I've said. I don't know, maybe 22. Which Nightmare on Elm Street movie did Robert Englund's Freddy Krueger makeup get welded to his face during production? I don't know, but that's effed up. Let's say Freddy's Dead Final Nightmare. Which movie in the Saw franchise has the most traps and highest kill count? I don't know. They're all one big blood pool to me. I mean, Saw 2 is pictured here, so I'm just going to go with Saw 2. There is a lot, because it's like 6 people or something all going through a gauntlet of traps. What movie is Tom Savini cited as his greatest work? I bet Maniac, because he is immensely proud of the head explosion scene when the guy shoots the shotgun through the windshield. The head goes. Very proud of that, so I'm going to say Maniac. Which other famous haunting case did Ed and Lorraine Warren from The Conjuring also investigate? A lot of hotels. Hotels I don't know. Bell Witch, Amityville. I think I would have heard if they did that. Let's just say Bell Witch. It's probably one of the hotels, though. In Black Christmas, 1974, what song do the carolers sing during Barb's murder? Oh, come all ye faithful? I've only seen the original twice, and it was in pretty close succession. Pretty tight succession. Which of these people does not make a celebrity cameo in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare? Oh, right! Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare is the one it's all meta. Be pretty cool if Johnny Depp had, but I don't remember it. So I'm gonna guess it was Johnny Depp. Oh no! Oh, 14 out of 30! Jesus. You thought you had what it takes, but you couldn't survive our fiendish quiz. Fair enough. That was even multiple choice, right? I have no excuses. I'm a bad fan. All right, well, hey, that's been, for me, an hour and 8 minutes of horror trivia, and my beer's empty, so I'm going to go deal with that. And hope you enjoyed it. If you know any good horror quizzes out there, like really tough ones, hit me with them in the comments. Also, feel free to quiz me any of your personal horror trivia questions that you like. I am so down for that. And I'm one of those people who, when I get a riddle or something, when somebody tells me a riddle, I will beat my head against it until I give up and just ask for the answer. I won't even Google it at the end. So I don't cheat. I love quizzes, and I'm perfectly fine admitting when I don't actually know something. So hit me with your favorite horror trivia questions in the comments too, or save them, because I think when I start doing live streams more often, I'll be open to those in like the live chat, so you can really make sure I'm not cheating. Not that I would, as I wouldn't, but you know. So yeah, well, I've been Smokey Lyle. This is Horror and Cats. Thanks for watching. I don't think it's Judy or Jessica. Hush. Come here. Come here. Want to say hi to the internet? There it is. Well, it doesn't even say famous. It just says which horror movie monster. Hey, I'm filming here. Chill out. Oh, no, the fans are new, but... Dude, I'm not even touching you. God. Get cats, they said. It'll be fun, they said.